Greetings everybody, this is Vakar Corby from TFT Perspective, and today we'll be talking about an arrest yesterday of Mr. Farhan Asif, a representative of Channel 3 Now, a US and UK based website who was basically alleged for spreading fake news. Now this is a very responsible step by Pakistani authorities, and FIA, or the Federal Investigation Agency, is the prime agency who deals with cyber crimes and investigations. And as per Lahore Director General of Operations, Police Operations, this has been done to investigate different charges. Now there are reports in Pakistani media, especially Aaj News, that maybe this was on the request of British High Commission. We don't have confirmation on that, but definitely Pakistani authorities have felt that this is something which has to be investigated and the facts brought out. Now if you look at London riots, we did discuss during our last podcast, especially related to disinformation coming from the West and London, that how disinformation actually affected UK itself. The riots in UK were triggered by a fake news. This was, I think, 30th July. Definitely there was a killing of 3 young girls by a British national of Rwandan origin. But the fake news which came out was that most probably it was done by some Muslim immigrant who had come by boat, to United Kingdoms. The right wing, went basic, and they actually created a lot of chaos, hooliganisms, and almost entire UK came to a standstill. The riots started from Southport, London, Birmingham, Liverpool, and even I think Northern Ireland. And this was, I think, very, very unfortunate that how fake news could trigger right-wing anxieties and result into chaos. Now, as far as the British Prime Minister, Mr. Keir Starmer, is concerned, he addressed the nation on 4th August and mentioned that these were not protests, but basically these were organized violent thugs, and this was thuggery. So, and he also mentioned that he is going to, the law of British United Kingdom is going to reach to anybody inside UK or outside overseas, whether you were physically involved or involved online. So that's the kind of seriousness he displayed. Now later it was confirmed, as I mentioned, that the fake news was spread from outside, but it was also resonated by people like Tommy Robinson, who was sitting somewhere enjoying his holidays, and he started very I would say Islamophobic tweets, which again accentuated the chaos. Now ITV News and BBC did their own investigation, both UK based TV channels. ITV's pinpointed that probably the lead led to Pakistan, Mr. Farhan Asif. They sent some of their representatives right up to his house, and they confronted Mr. Farhan Asif. Now there are conflicting reports. If you look at BBC, one of course was a narrative that probably this was the Russian website operating from the West, which was proven wrong. And then some Mr. Kevin from Channel 3 Now came up that according to him, Mr. Farhan Asif was not responsible, and this was being done. Basically, he was part of the network. They have their representatives or people in different countries, especially in South Asia, North America, and Europe. Mainly, Channel 3 Now specializes in, I would say, sensationalism. It also covers daily happenings, mass shootings, crimes, murders, and accidents, and that's the kind of genre they have developed. Now I would just like to ask Prime Minister Keir Starmer and Honorable Jane Marriott, the High Commissioner in Pakistan, that in case the fake news could trigger such chaos in United Kingdoms and affected properties and lives and injuries, and brought entire UK to standstill, and definitely UK government is determined to take action against them. What's the kind of category they would place people like a runaway ex-military convicted Mr. Adil Raja, who daily runs disinformation campaign and fake news from London, and he has a network which operates from North America, with a couple of jokers sitting there and doing this daily fake news garbage, throwing it on Pakistan. And if you look at 9th May, this group led by Raja was actually running a daily, I would say, live commentary, giving targets to the people to attack certain military installation or bases, even residences of certain military officers, and trying to actually trigger a mutiny. So what's the kind of category? Is it freedom of speech, or these guys are digital thugs or digital terrorists, as Pakistan describes them? Also, there's a need to analyze why London is becoming an epicenter of disinformation against different developing countries, especially Islamic countries and Pakistan. In case something is not kosher in London, I think it's not kosher in Middle East or Pakistan. We have seen how they've covered, the mainstream media has covered Palestine, the kind of carnage and terrorism Israel has done. I think this was given a broad brush by the, British and Western media. Also, we like to, ask that does the British authorities, the Prime Minister and British High Commissioner in Pakistan, endorse these people as dissidents, people looking for asylum and just venting their anger, or active thugs and digital terrorists? So I will leave it there with a thought and hope that British government takes action. Like Adil Raja has been convicted by Pakistani military and Pakistani law, and he has to be brought to Pakistan. And I'm sure the arrest of Farhan Asif would bring in, a lot of information, and also help Pakistan and United Kingdoms to mutually work on checking disinformation. But it should be, reciprocated. Thank you very much.